I'm with Olivier Demoly, who is the Chief Sales and Marketing Officer at Neotion. Hello.
Hello.
Now, 2 years ago, you announced a satellite OTT gateway that enables IP streaming content to be delivered over satellite bandwidth into homes and then sort of spread out to multi-screen end devices. Just tell us how that solution has developed since then.
Yes, actually, this solution, you have different partners to build the global concepts. So global concept is what? Is to send an IP feed over satellite that is received into a Neotion gateway. That is, after that, you can reroute the different stream to the different devices at home or in semi-public environment, such as smartphone, tablet. So what are the different partners? Neotion for the gateway. Then you have bandwidth providers such as Eutelsat, and we have integrated the nano CDN into the gateway so that you can do this rerouting of the stream. So where are we? But it's very simple. We are happy to announce you that we are going to deliver next month, mid-next month, everything will be delivered to a top tier 1 European pay TV operator. So that's the news usually you like to hear.
That's very
good. We are happy to say.
So do you think there's a big market out there for that? I mean, avoiding the use of terrestrial internet infrastructure?
Yes, you know, we have created this business line not only for one-shot delivery, but we have already a lot of different requests, not only in Europe, in Africa, in Middle East, in South America. So yes, there is a trend. Simply because IPTV operators can provide this OTT multi-screen, where for the moment broadcasters, they have just linked to just the main TV screen. Maybe they can add a second tuner, but that's it. So our solution answer to this lack of OTT screen for broadcasters.
Okay, and obviously another part of your business is the conditional access modules, and you've already got a CI Plus 1.3 CAM with V-Access Orca for their Sentinel conditional access. Now here you've announced at IBC 17 an audience measurement solution with that. Can you tell us what that is and how it works?
So actually it's actually the same that what we were talking just before. There are, in the CAM business right now, you are not able to measure who is viewing what, when, and actually to monetize. So thanks to a new CAM we have developed for V-Access Orca called with ACS 6, we have been able to implement this measurement. So this measurement means what? You can first collect data, and to collect data you need after that to analyze. So V-Access Orca has developed an engine that can analyze all the data Neotion bring up with a CAM to this server.
So the CAM acts as the client for the data, and you secure the data as it goes back, is that right?
Yes, exactly. Actually, you need to have a CAM and a connected TV so that everything goes up to the server. And what is the purpose? Because at the end, you know, you need to have some purpose. First purpose, imagine an operator, he is launching a bouquet of TV, but he does not know exactly if people are happy or not, or maybe in some part of the day, this bouquet will match more with the audience. Then he will exactly know who is viewing and when he is viewing, and if he's happy, if he's switch on, switch off his TV, first thing. Second advantage is to monetize, because of course, once you can have all this data, you can monetize with advertising agency and get revenue behind.
Okay, and we know that platform operators are getting more interested in data and analysis of data. And if you have a set-top box, you can sometimes get return path data, which will give you channel tuning and audience measurement. Mm-hmm. Presumably this fills the gap. I mean, if you have set-top boxes in the field and you also use CI Plus CAMs, this gives you that same insight into what's happening in that market. Exactly,
thanks to the TV that is connected to internet. Yeah. That's where you have the return path.
Okay. And you also announced that your NeoHome smart home ecosystem now has voice recognition. Can you just explain how that works?
So, I'm sure when you switch on your TV, you see many articles, and probably you did many, around voice recognition, voice assistance, speech recognition. So, Neotion could not address this market as well, and all these people, young generation, but not only young generation, any generation that want to have something new and simple. So, to drive the smart home, we have implemented the speech recognition that will, of course, move into the voice recognition during 2018. And not only that, we will be also compliant GDPR, that is, you know, the famous data protection rules, and Neotion is very active and will provide, of course, and compliant with this new mandatory privacy.
Okay, so you're privacy compliant, and it's also a secure service. Obviously, security is one of your specialisms.
All CAS vendors are expecting Neotion to launch a smart home solution that match with their system integration. I'll give you an example. Right now, of course, people are using Zigbee, Z-Wave. Neotion is using Zigbee, but the IP link, this is the weak part of a solution. And to enhance, to improve, to secure a solution, so the IP feed, the application, and the platform connection, you are obliged to secure it. Due to our history with all CAS vendors, we are going to launch more during IBC 2018, a full product that will be secured with CAS inside.
Okay, and just in terms of the speaker recognition, so in effect, I could say lights up or lights down.
Like you will say, Clarina or Christina, whatever the name you put into the device, switch on the light or switch off the ceiling light, or yeah, exactly. But not only that, that's the first step. The second step is, of course, to make it connected with internet, but in a verticalized environment. What is important? Operators, they want to control the data. They want to monetize also the data they can collect. Neotion will be able to answer during 2018 to this verticalized market dedicated for operators, which is, at the end of the day, what they want.
Okay, and looking at the IoT market more generally, you've now enabled the creation of secure IoT networks. Tell us how you do that.
Yeah, so first, in the genes of Neotion, we are providing secure products. For IoT, you need to remind 4 key things. One is security, definitely. Secondly is embedded artificial intelligence. Thirdly is reduce power consumption. This is really crucial to reduce the power consumption. And of course, you need to have a bandwidth, radio frequency, and we are going to use -7.
And for those people who don't know, what is -7?
So -7 is a protocol, it's an open source protocol. They have strong advantages. First, it lowers the battery consumption. That's very important. If you couple that with embedded artificial intelligence, as an example, the chipset itself will say, okay, I can send this information because I think it is necessary to send this information, or I keep it because it's a redundant information, no need to use power to send this information. That's first thing. Secondly, on -7, we will be able to address devices up to 2 kilometers, which is much better than Zigbee, Z-Wave. It's a complementary solution, and it's below other longer distance network. So we are really in this 0 to 2 kilometers that address smart cities, agriculture, healthcare, etc.
Okay, and you provide an SDK for the client devices in the IoT network. So you're sort of integrating your security into the different devices that would be in the IoT domain, is that right?
Yes, actually, for IoT, as I said to you, we're going to embed intelligence artificial. But we also want to embed security. Because and you can see, there's a lot of noise around cloud platform. Many actors are requesting to secure better the system and to have something more integrated. So Neotion is going to integrate artificial intelligence, security, like all the relationship we have with CAS vendors, to secure and to provide a high quality, high value chipset, not necessarily very expensive, but with a lot of features that allow us to address markets that require security.
Okay, so you're going to be a very busy man for the next few years, so good luck with all those projects, and thanks for telling us.
Thanks, it's a very exciting year, and see you next year at IBC.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, John.